Hi guys, welcome back to Bee Trapping. Christopher Myers here. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're not trapping. We're not, technically gardening. We're gardening. We're technically not messing with bees. We are planting trees. Now, these are a Norway Spruce. I have lots of these Norway Spruce around the house. I planted them before. A local organization was giving away these trees. You could basically have 1, 10, 100 of them. So I got 125 of them, and I'm going to be filling in some spots around my property where some trees have died, and putting in a new line of trees as well. Use these as a wind block and kind of a natural privacy fence, if you will. Norway Spruce are a great choice, especially up here in the north, like in Ohio and the Great Lakes region. They are very pest resistant. They don't have a lot of diseases. They'll pretty much grow in any type of soil. Like, we have a real clay-like soil around here, and they do pretty well in it. It takes them a little bit to get established, obviously, when they're this size. But once they do get established and start growing, they grow very, very well. So instead of putting the clay soil back into the hole that I dig, I make a soil compost type mixture. Now, all this is some dirt mixed with some horse manure that's sat around for a year or a couple years. You don't want to use fresh horse manure, but you can see it's right there. It really composts down, and I add that, and it makes a nice something to really help the tree kind of get started. There's a lot of stress on these trees when you're putting them in the ground, so throwing a bunch of clay soil or wet soil back in there out of the hole is not going to be a great thing. How I dig my holes is actually very simple. I have an auger on a cordless drill you see right here. You can get these at Lowe's or Home Depot or Menards, someplace like that. It's going to dig that hole. While I'm digging the hole, I kind of round it a little bit to help in case you have a tree that has a few more roots than something else. So, put it in the ground. It's exact simple as it sounds. Kind of push down, let it throw the dirt out. Round the hole as you go, make it a little bit bigger at the top. That's where the roots are going to be the biggest. Could grab you a little bit, just gotta be ready. Just keep pulling out the soil as you go. I make my holes a little bit deeper, put a little extra soil down in there, a little compost. Could grab you like that, no big deal, pull it out. Boom, there you go. Now you have a nice deep hole. So you grab yourself a tree. See, it's got a lot of long roots on it. Some of these roots stick off the sides pretty far. That's why I was saying you might have to round the hole a little bit. So what I'll do is throw some dirt down the bottom of that hole. Try to get as much of the roots as you can, running right down in there. You kind of have to work it a little bit, get all those roots down in the hole, just like that. Now, you don't want to push the tree the whole way down. Here's how I kind of do it. I take and I throw it and I shake it. Throw it, I shake it. That's why it's important to use a nice composted type soil. That'll work down there in that hole, down deep. Keep doing that. Once I get where the hole's about filled up, I start pressing a little bit. Keep adding more soil. Get it pressed down. Just leave that clay and stuff sitting around there. Straighten up your tree, and there you go. All right, so that's how you plant a Norway spruce. You need to be careful when the summer hits. If you get a weather span, as you're going to be in like a drought type condition, you may want to come out here with a hose or with a gallon jug and water these. But other than that, I pretty much put them in the ground and I leave them. If you don't have a chance to get them for free, I know there's a lot of places online, and if you buy like 100 of them, you can get them for 30, 40, 50 cents a piece. So it's a pretty good deal. And for that price, you can pretty much slam them in the ground and kind of let Mother Nature take its course. So I kind of space mine out pretty tight. Mine are about, 12. The rows are about 12 feet apart. As you can see, I got a bunch more planted here. Rows are about 12 feet apart, and I put them about 8 feet apart. Now, a lot of guys will say that's too close, but I basically want to let Mother Nature take its course. The trees will grow, kind of fight it out, and determine who's going to live, who's going to get big, who's going to stay small, choke each other out, etc. But you will have a nice line of trees. So like and subscribe. Thanks.